got this. K-Zoe. I got this. Check. Let this fire burn in me and spread like shooting a semi. A mini replica image of who you are. I see plenty. Yeah. Yeah. I got this. I got this. So I'ma switch it up. I want y'all to wave. My soul. Yeah. I feel a burning in my soul.
Like the Holy Ghost fire and it takes control.
Yeah. When it takes control.
And it's taking me higher than I've been.
I like it.
Before.
Yeah. Than I've been before.
Lord, I wanna go higher.
Lord, I wanna go higher.
I wanna go higher.
Lord, I wanna go higher. Y'all say it with us. Fire, fire, fire. Say it with us now. Fire, fire, fire.
Lord, set me on. Set me on. Fire.
I don't know about you, but I want to be set on fire by God because He's the only one that can fill this void in my life. And because of that, I'm eternally grateful.
You know how it's funny how we like put God on certain things, like, God, I'm doing this for you, but then we do the opposite of what God would want us to do. And that was kind of the story for me. When I went to college, it was my first taste of freedom. Like, I grew up in a household where I was very much caged in. Like, I didn't have freedom. And so whenever I went off and I went to Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, I tasted a little bit. And then I began to taste it a little bit more. And then I got to the point where I was just wilding out, and God was the lack. He wasn't the center of my life. And through that process, it was one of the worst processes in my life. Flunking out of school, not a good relationship with my family, and the girl that I pretty much had made God at the time, we ended up breaking up. The crazy thing about that story, though, is me and this girl, man, she was the one. She was the one. And what ended up happening, I put so much time and energy into this relationship and really even was going to be a father, so I thought she was pregnant. She told me she was pregnant and ended up finding out that the baby wasn't mine. Ended up hearing from so many different people that, hey, you might want to watch out. Hey, you might want to watch out. But fellas, I don't know if you've been blind in love, but I was blind in love. I wanted to do whatever I could do to please her, and all of my affections was to her, and she at that time was my God. And what God, I think, was trying to tell me was, I need you to see that I'm the sinner. I need you to see that I have called you. And what you're doing now is not going to work for what I want you to do later. And so I got to the point of suicide. It was hard, man. It was like nothing was going right in my life, and I couldn't explain it. I'm saying, this can't be a blessing right here. So I'm contemplating suicide in my truck. And I'm looking at the highway, and there was a bridge off the highway. If you know anything about South Mississippi, there's a highway called Highway 49. And I was taking Highway 49 to Biloxi, going full speed, contemplating flipping my truck over so that I won't have to experience this anymore. And it's so funny how strategic and intentional God is. At that moment, as I was driving, I heard him as clear as day say that it's never too late to come to God. It's never too late to come to God. It's never too late to come to me. Come to me now. I want you. I love you. And it was brought back to my remembrance. It was a sermon that my pastor preached. At the time, I didn't want to hear it. I wasn't listening to him. I said, I don't want to hear that. I want to do my own thing. And he said that it's never too late to come to God. And I said, okay, God, I'm going to try you. Okay, I'm going to try this because I don't want to kill myself really, but nothing's working, so I might as well try God. And I didn't even think that it would work. Like, I just wanted to try it and see what would happen. And I'm telling you, at that moment when I saw God and I saw his love for me, it was just something. And if you've experienced that before, you know sometimes it's something that you can't really explain. It was something I couldn't explain, but it was like he made me whole. And nothing in this life could make me feel that way like he made me feel.
It's like, why we going against the grain? Down to self and soul. I look at this walk and see that this work and see that I gotta be up in the dirt. So Christ can live and make some berserk, but he's the one that's giving me more work. I didn't see it at first. I was conceited at first until I seen that I could see it to hurt. Couldn't believe it at first until sin was something I thirst. Only for righteousness. Really the reason I'm right in this. Informing you that there's some fight in this. We gotta die daily in order to walk in righteousness. Really I'm saying it can't work if we don't put Christ in this. If he doesn't live, then we do not see. The promise is life and cannot agree. So dying itself is the reason that's key. So that Christ can live is the reason it's key. I'ma say it until you think it's on repeat. Every day I gotta put myself into sleep. I'ma say it until you think y'all ready?
More than catching hooks and committing lies. Satan is a beast, and he lives between the lines, and he's warring like a beast, thinking he's alive, but the war never ceases until we start.
I hear y'all loud. I gotta die every day. I gotta die every day. I gotta die every day. I gotta die. I gotta die. I gotta die every day. I gotta die every day. I gotta die every day. I gotta die. I gotta die every day. 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 I gotta. We gotta die every day in order for Christ to be on display. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.